guys, how's it going? Welcome back to News to the Sonic, where we discuss comics, movies, games, and more. Here, bringing you more Spider-Man No Way Home news. Now, this is not going to be like a total gag video. However, Sony is trolling us, but I still want to talk about some of the news that just came in, including the new title logo reveal card that we just got from Sony Pictures Colombia, specifically the South American account, which they actually posted a little bit earlier on their Twitter page, but then removed it immediately, but for some reason still kept it on their YouTube channel. And it was actually the first clip that you saw the moment you clicked on this video. That was actually the title reveal logo card. And if you notice, the title actually had like some sort of Spider-Verse kind of glitch effect to it. And now I just want to talk about it and also talk about some more of like the trolling things that, you know, Sony is doing right now on their Instagram account and Twitter account as well. But before we get into that, I want you guys to go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. I post videos on a daily, and I do live streams from time to time, at least twice a week, Tuesdays and Sundays specifically from 8:30 to 10:30 p.m. Eastern time. So definitely go ahead and check that out when you get a chance, and join my Discord. The invitation link to that is down in the description box below, and follow me on Spotify as well. I'll post a link to that down eventually, so that way you guys can check out some of the music that I'm listening to. I also have some playlists that I've created from other YouTube content creators, such as Ghostins Games, which I've also made music for as well. So definitely give that a check out as well. So without further ado, let's go ahead and talk about Spider-Man No Way Home a little bit more, guys. I know it's getting a little bit daunting on a lot of you guys who keep on clicking on content creators as myself talking about Spider-Man No Way Home. So Spider-Man No Way Home trolling by Sony continues, and fans waiting for the Spider-Man No Way Home trailer are still getting trolled by Sony Pictures. In their latest gag aimed at over-eager Marvel fans, Sony posted a new No Way Home teaser image, which consisted of an Instagram post with just 3 emojis used to signify the words No Way Home. It's just one more trolling teaser in a long line of them that Sony has been dropping on Spider-Man fans for weeks now, ever since Marvel fandom got it in their heads that the Spider-Man 3 trailer was arriving at some supposedly key dates, all of which are now behind us. So if you look at the Sony Pictures India Instagram Twitter account, it's this image right over here. There are 3 emojis with the X signifying no, and then like the little lineage right here that starts on a circle and ends with an X, way, and a little house emoji, home. So basically, it's just Sony trolling us one more time. This is obviously indicating that something big is coming. They're going to post out the trailer soon, which I think that it's going to happen sometime in July, because Marvel Studios are going to start dishing out movies in July, starting with The Black Widow, and then following later on this year, we got Shang-Chi and The Legend of the Ten Rings in September. And then we also have The Eternals coming out in November, and finally Spider-Man No Way Home in December. So I think the advertising, you know, the commercials for Spider-Man No Way Home, the trailers are going to be starting to pop out sometime in July. Supposedly there's word that we're going to be getting the initial trailer of Spider-Man No Way Home during the screening of Black Widow, but that's just a rumor. No official statements or from Marvel Studios or Sony has been released talking about that, if we're going to be getting the trailer sometime during like the screening of Black Widow. That cannot be confirmed or denied. But in any case, I'm actually going to go ahead and see Black Widow in theaters. I've decided to go ahead and actually go to the movie theaters for the very first time in over a year now. And it's going to be quite an experience because I just love movie theaters. So comicbook.com recently did a breakdown on why the Spider-Man No Way Home trailer hasn't arrived yet. So the third Spider-Man movie from Sony and Marvel Studios has been wrapped in secrecy. But at the same time, the internet has been practically churning with rumors around it, about it all the time. So word is that No Way Home will be the first Marvel Cinematic Universe movie affected by a breakdown in the multiverse, a process that will begin in the current Loki series and culminate in Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. Now, this is really exciting to be getting a specific type of storyline that's going through different movies. I know this has been happening for years now with the past Marvel movies, Marvel Cinematic Universe movies, with like the Infinity Stones saga. And now we're moving on to like a multiverse saga that's going to be spanning and, you know, culminating in one final movie, which is awesome. I mean, these kinds of things happen in comic books all the time, where like a storyline occurs throughout different issues of comics, which makes comic book collecting really fun. If you really think about it, if you want to get an overview, you know, the whole expanding story and just know about the whole thing and about the events that took place during said story and event, you know, you would read these different issues. So in this case, if you want to know the multiverse saga, you would watch WandaVision, Loki, Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, and Spider-Man No Way Home. So that's going to be really fun to see, guys, and I'm so excited to see this, and I can't wait. So if that's the case, Marvel and Sony has to be precise about when they're going to launch the marketing for this film and how much of it they're going to be showing it. So during production on Spider-Man No Way Home, it leaked to the internet the former Spider-Man actors like Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield will appear alongside Tom Holland in the film. Most likely that it's Tobey Maguire that's going to be kind of like reluctant to return to Spider-Man. I mean, we can say for sure that maybe, Andrew Garfield will return. And of course, it's a definite go. Alfred Molina and Jamie Foxx are returning as their characters respectively as Electro and of course Doc Ock. And that, for Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield, that's been a rumor for the longest. And of course, but Sony may have recently inadvertently tipped its hand. So a post of Spider-Man No Way Home teaser in Argentina, which is like the very first thing that you saw when you clicked on this video, did come with a conspicuous title reveal at the very end and a curious visual effect. Very reminiscent of Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. So the title Spider-Man Sin Camino a Casa, which is translated to No Way Home, flickered into a different color and design for a split second. And before going back to the traditional look, so a lot of Marvel fans are running around with that visual as a direct ode to the multiverse glitches of Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, and a signal to fans in the know that the live-action Spider-Verse and all its big cameos are actually coming to No Way Home, which is really exciting, and I cannot wait for you if that's the case. I hope I don't get like a major letdown when I go see this movie in theaters finally. So far, Sony had no trouble keeping their Spider-Man and No Way Home as trending topics on social media, and it's been doing so for the past few weeks. I mean, I'm actually guilty of being part of that trend. And it's thanks to those kinds of videos that I've been putting out about Spider-Man No Way Home and Spider-Man in general that I've been getting a lot of those views. And it's, attributing to the fact that I'm gaining more subscribers. So I want to thank you guys once again for subscribing. So again, a nice friendly reminder, shame plugging of myself. Subscribe so you can get the latest in Spider-Man news and other comic book related content. So that way you guys are always up to date, and click on that bell notification. It's really important. So they're definitely not pressed to rush that trailer debut. So Spider-Man No Way Home will debut in theaters on December 17th, 2021. What a phenomenal Christmas present it is. And it's definitely going to be worth it. And it's also a Christmas movie. So you know how I am with Christmas movies. For those of you who have been subscribed to me for quite a while, I'm a sucker for Christmas movies and I love it. And Spider-Man and Christmas, sign me up. So definitely really exciting, guys. We may be getting an actual Spider-Man Into the Multiverse live action coming really soon this year. And I'm really excited to see it. I can't wait. So what we know so far is that Alfred Molina, who plays Doc Ock in the 2004 Spider-Man 2 movie, is coming back to reprise his role, albeit with a de-aging special effect. So they're actually confirming that they did de-age him, because you have to remember, Alfred Molina did play Doc Ock almost 20 years ago today. So they would have to, of course, de-age him because he's already aged over time for quite a bit. He doesn't have the strength or the look to be Doc Ock, so they're going to have to de-age him to make him look like he did back in 2004. And of course, Jamie Foxx, well, I don't think they have to de-age him at all, but he's definitely going to be Electro, but he will not be Blue, because Jamie Foxx did spill the beans about that for quite some time already, and I'm pretty sure he got in trouble, but they're still going to roll with it, because what are they going to do, fire him? Sony really wants to put this movie out, and I'm glad that they got Jamie Foxx as well. So really exciting stuff, guys. You let me know your thoughts. I'm sure Sony's leading to like the whole Sinister Six plot, because they definitely want to put them there as well. And as for Spider-Man appearing in other Sony projects such as Venom and Morbius, well, you're not really going to miss him. As I've mentioned in older videos about Spider-Man and Venom and Morbius, you're not really going to miss him. You won't really need him. You won't need to see him. But I'm sure that there is going to be like nods to Spider-Man at least existing and coexisting, because at some point, Sony's going to want all this to culminate into one huge franchise where Spider-Man can coexist with all those properties like Venom, like Morbius, and of course like Kraven the Hunter. So at some point it is going to mesh, it is going to come into one, and it's going to be a part of one big universe. And I think these universes like Venom and Morbius and so on and so forth are going to be adjacent to the Spider-Man films. Now, those characters don't know the existence of Spider-Man, but at some point they are going to come together, and we're going to see all those characters duke it out in the big screen and actually be on the same screen at some point in the future. So I'm pretty sure that's like Sony's ultimate goal, and they're working their way up slowly but surely. So anyways, that's all I got for you guys tonight of Spider-Man No Way Home related news and other Sony Marvel property related news. You comment down below. You let me know your thoughts about this whole thing. Do you really think the multiverse Spider-Man movie is really happening, and you really think it's actually going to start with Spider-Man No Way Home for sure this time? Comment down below. You let me know your thoughts. Comment down with your best theories. And with all that being said, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and click on bell notifications so you don't miss anything. Join my Discord. Invitation link to that is in the description box below. And I will see you all in the next comic panel.